Welcome back to West Texas View.
Welcome back to the West Texas View. I'm Johnny Lou Avery, and Brenda Cordero is here from Midland College, and she's talking about the community programs that are available at low cost, easy access for you to take a variety of things that's fun, that's informative, that's helps you to develop and enrich your life. And Brenda, it's so fun to talk to you about these offerings that Midland College has. And I'd like for you just to kind of give some sampling of some of the programs that you're offering right now. And then I want us to talk about some of the things you're going to have in the summer, like Kids College. But start with some of the things you have right now.
Okay, well right now we have dance classes that we offer. It's ballroom. We have an instructor that does ballroom dance, which was it's gotten very popular because of Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, how neat.
And people want to do that now. And so also we have country and western. We have a swing,
line dancing.
Line
You've gotta
dancing.
have line dancing.
Line dancing is very popular too. So, you know, we just...
Okay, so if I wanted to sign up for that, I have to come with a partner?
Country and western, some of those classes a partner is required, but for an introduction to ballroom, that kind of stuff, you don't have to have a partner.
Okay, because you can just
They'll
learn
work
the
around
steps
it,
and,
right?
Okay,
right.
But it would be better if you had a partner.
Yes.
Okay, good. And do you get a break if it's a couple? Is it cheaper for two to come as a couple?
Right now, we have it per person.
Oh, okay.
And so it's $50 per person on country and western, and there's a country and western 1, a country and western 2. They offer swing, and we also have a salsa class. So
I don't know what that is.
it's you know, I can't really explain it either, but it's
like cha-cha-cha and tango?
it's a spicy Mexican style dance.
Okay.
That's what they say.
Okay. Well, so but the fun part of that is you've got a great instructor for each of those classes.
Yes.
And the people just keep coming to those classes because they are having so much fun and they're learning so much.
Right.
Okay. So let's talk about some of the others. I know that one of our most popular ones was things like photography.
Digital
they were kind
photography.
Of skills classes. And
Digital photography
science.
is extremely popular. It will fill up in the first day. I mean, people are just wanting to, they get to bring their camera, and the instructor helps with, you know, focusing everything. So digital photography is still very, very popular. So.
And I can remember one time I wanted to learn about eBay, and I called the community college and said, can you find us an instructor? And they found us an instructor, and there was about 40 in that class.
Oh, wow.
Because when they advertised it, then they're really, and that's one of the things I want to say is we don't spend a lot of money on advertising so that we can keep the cost. So it's up to you to dig out this information, and that's the reason that Brenda is suggesting that you please go online and look at all of the offerings, because you usually have about 100 offerings a semester, don't you?
Close to it, yes. And for summer, we have a smaller program, but in the spring and the fall, it's back just like regular colleges.
But in the summer, you have some real special things for the kids, like the Kids College, which is for the little kids.
Right.
Do you ever work with like some of the community theater groups and have acting classes? Or?
Well, we partner with the Midland Community Theater, and the kids can go in the morning to community theater. We pick them up at the theater, bring them to Kids College. They can have lunch and then attend Kids College all afternoon.
Oh, that's wonderful. And in Kids College, explain that. They're getting a little bit of science.
Right. They get a little bit of math. They get a little bit of just
nature.
It's enriching. You know, it's for them to have fun, but also to learn a few things. And sometimes they don't even realize what, you know, with like ooey gooey science. It's a lot of fun, and it's really popular.
And I remember thinking back to those times. I remember that their nature walks and learning about the rocks and the plants and everything was so much fun for them.
Yes, and it's for kids that have finished 1st through 6th grades, and it's from 12:40 to 5, and people just can get on the website Kids College to register, and then we'll have walk-in registration on May the 31st.
And that fills up in a hurry.
It does.
And so you are limited in the number
yes.
that you can take. So
right.
that's something that the parents should really be looking at, because
Correct.
it starts early June.
It's June 6th to the 16th is the first session, and then June 20 to the 30th is the second session.
So we're talking a little over 2 weeks.
Right, right. We're gearing up for it.
And then tell me a little bit more about, do you ever have a class where someone calls you and says, we're from Greenwood, and we would like to, there's 8 of us that would like a class in XXX, and you say, okay, we'll find a teacher and I'll get back with you.
Yes, absolutely.
Or I've had people call and say, I teach goal setting or time management or something, and I'd like to do a fun class on organizing
right.
yourself. And then we've advertised that. So the
Correct.
Teacher found us.
Right.
Sometimes the students bring us a class,
right.
and sometimes the teacher
absolutely. Absolutely.
And sometimes you just say, I know that this is something that trend is, and we need to offer these.
Right.
And then another thing that I know that you've done is some fun things that could lead into a vocation, like jewelry making was one of jewelry design and jewelry
right.
making was one of our most popular classes.
If we're doing jewelry making for fun, yes, I can offer it. But if somebody, which there is one right now in workforce, because he's trying to teach them to go into the workforce and do this for a living.
But sometimes they get the taste in continuing education and then go into the workforce.
Right.
and that's a really important thing when somebody says, I don't really want to plunk down that much money because I'm not sure I'd like it, but I can get a taste of it here.
Correct.
And you have a lot of music classes that from time to time, and this led to a neat partnership that we're going to talk about next week with Blues Fest,
correct.
where you're going to be offering some music classes.
Right, correct. Educational classes in conjunction with the Tall City Blues Fest, yes.
And that's one of these things where it's a win-win situation. If you're working with Midland Community Theater or the Convention and Visitors Bureau or whoever you're working with as a partnership, you are helping
the community,
each other.
Right, we are helping each other. I didn't mention, but we also partner at Kids College with the COM, the Aquatic Center, and so it's great to partner with other community entities and then offer that to the community.
And that just opens up new
That's what's so
vistas.
exciting for us.
We're going to have to take a break right now, but we'll be back in just a minute and finish this conversation. Again, take your pen and write down the information on the screen how you can reach Brenda Cordero.
Stay tuned. West Texas View will be right back.